Traders in the building, what is good? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. So today I'll be analyzing for you guys both metals and currencies in one video because I've decided it's really not worth it for me to make different videos for the same content. So in front of us we have the dollar index, and I'm bullish on this market. And like I've always been saying, the reason is because the market is in a bullish trend. But not only that, the market just came from an area of support. This in the past was a very strong area of resistance, and the market broke above, came back, found support over here, supported again, and now the market is moving up from that support. My expectation is that this market has room to continue at least until this resistance, and until then I'll be bullish on this market. Now the way you can trade this market is you need to go to a smaller time frame. I'm just going to go straight on the daily time frame for this one, and what you do over there is you want to identify areas of interest where you could potentially buy from. So as you can see, the market is clearly in a bullish trend also on this time frame. Not only that, we have just broken above an area of significance high over here. The market gave us a retracement, broke above that high. So now my expectation is maybe for next week the market is going to give us a pushback again, and this will be a very good area for us to expect the market to buy from, hoping to take price all the way to that high over there. Pretty much that's all I see on this market. I'm bullish. There's no signs for me of bearishness as of yet, and if there will be, then I will start to change my bias as the market changes structure. Moving on to a second instrument of the day, this is gold. On this particular market, the market for me at the moment is caught up in a range. As you can see, ever since the market reached this high, has been moving sideways. So it's really hard to tell if this market is going to be bearish long term or bullish long term. However, my expectation is that this market long term should or is going to drop. Because why? If you go to the monthly time frame over there, you will see that this market, ever since it gave us a breakout from those highs over there. So as you can see, we had a very strong area of resistance over here. Now mind you, this high over here started back in 2020, I believe. That was the first high, second high, third high. And then the market broke out, and ever since the market gave us that breakout, we didn't really get a retracement as you would expect the market to do, because it usually moves in break, retest like that. So it didn't give us that, and hence I do expect that this market eventually we will see the market coming all the way down to the support. It doesn't have to, but that's just what I'm expecting. Now the way you can trade this market is you need to go to a smaller time frame, of course. So because you are so close to this area of resistance, you can see that every time when the market is around that structure, we do see some sells coming in. And then when the market was above, we did see the market buying. So my expectation is as soon as the market reaches this high over here, I will start to expect or look for opportunities to sell this market all the way to this low, and from this low I will buy, and whichever direction the market breaks, which for this one I expect the market to eventually break below, and when it breaks below I will retest and sell market further to the downside. And that's all I have on this market. Moving on to US 100. Looking at US 100, this market is indeed bullish. If you go to the higher time frame, let's start on the weekly time frame for this one. So on the higher time frame, the weekly time frame, you can see that this market is in a bullish trend. Let me draw it for you guys. This market is indeed in a bullish trend. So of course over here, first touch, a second touch, a third touch, fourth touch, and now the market is moving up, right? But not only that, the most interesting structure for me is this price action over here. So you can see how we have created a high in this area over here, created a high, retraced, went up, gave a retracement to that from that high, and we bought. It does seem like the market again wants to come back to that area of support over here, and maybe from here we might see again the market giving us those buyers to the upside. Not that it's going to do that, but this is just me expecting. And not only that, I also see that on the smaller time frame there over there, the daily time frame, you will see that there is a channel that is formed, a bearish channel over here. So we could argue and say this is an impulse, and maybe this is a correction, and maybe the market is just correcting its way to this support over here, and maybe from this support, this is where we can expect the market to buy from. That's all I have on this market. Moving on to US30. I am bearish on this market, and the reason for this, I don't even need to go to a higher time frame. The reason for this is you can tell the market was in a bullish trend, right? First touch, second touch, third touch, fourth touch, the market was moving up. However, then the market ended up breaking below the trend, and not only that, the market also broke below structure over here. As you can see, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and then higher high. Then the market created a lower low, breaking these lows over here. So now the market for me is in a bearish trend. Also the structure is bearish. So my expectation is, because I see that the market has created a pattern like this, I do expect the market to then end up eventually breaking below these lows. A retracement would be nice for me to expect the market to continue further down. I did notice over here that the market did find an area of support over here. So as you can see, the market dropped, retraced, went up again, retraced. So the market has just broken that area. So for me, I expect the market to give a retracement and then sell, breaking this low over here, retracement, and then a continuation to the downside. Basically, that's all I have for this market, US30. If you see something else, of course, you can comment down in the comment section. Moving on to German 30. German 30, I am bullish on this market. Do I need to go to a higher time frame for this one? I don't think so. So as you can see, the market is again in a bullish trend. The market is moving up. So the market over here broke above, came back, retraced, moved higher, retraced again, moved higher, created a high over here, came back to retest the last high, it bought from there, and now we are exactly at an area of resistance. So maybe for the week that is coming next week, because I see that the market seems to be rejecting this high, I do expect maybe the market to sell back all the way to this support over here. And when we reach the support over here, it's a good area for us to expect the market to give us those buys. And if the market ends up breaking above that high, of course, a retracement and a continuation to the upside would be nice. Basically, at the moment, I don't think this market is bearish. I don't see any signs of bearishness. For me, at least for now, the market is bullish. Moving on to EURUSD. EURUSD, I'm bearish on this market. Let's go to the higher time frame. As you go to the higher time frame, you will see that this market is indeed in a bearish trend. The market is going down, right? Not only that, the market here, we did have the market ranging for some time. If you notice, the market broke over here, went up, it came back down, went up, it came back down, it went up again. So basically the market here, it was inside a range because it was moving sideways for a very long time, for years in fact. And now recently we noticed that it seems like the market now has gathered enough momentum to break below. If you move to the line chart over there, it's quite obvious that these lows over here have been taken out. The market created these lows, supported. However, now the market is just drastically broken below those lows. And not only that, the market has come back inside this bearish trend. So my expectation is a retracement and then sell this market to the downside. Maybe the market might want to continue selling and maybe reach this area of support over here, but that's something we can't confirm as of yet. Now all I can say is expect this market to continue selling. Now that the market is bearish, a retracement, and then we're going to sell at least to this low over here, and until then I'll be bearish on this market. Now the way you can trade this market is you need to go to a smaller time frame. Of course, on the smaller time frame, I can already see that the market over here did create an area of a support. It went up again, broke the support over there, and this is where we got our rejection again. The market is sold from. So maybe next week what's going to happen, because I see the market has broken another area of support over here. We did have a support again. If you observe like this, I expect the market to drop further down, and then a retracement would be nice for you to expect, or to then start to take those short positions to the downside all the way to the support over here. Moving on to GBPUSD. GBPUSD, I'm also bearish, something similar to what EURUSD has showed us. Also, if you go to the higher time frame like this, on the higher time frame, you can also see that this market is in a bearish trend. The market is moving downwards. Of course, you can see that. Not only that, it's similar to EURUSD. The market, ever since it came here, you can see that the market broke here, came back up, broke up, and then basically the market was in a range for a very long time. But that range in a smaller time frame became those trends that you identify every day, right? So now I do see that the market is exactly at an area of support over here. We have a very strong area of support over here, but because I know that the dollar index is bullish and the EURUSD is bearish, I do think that eventually we are going to see this market breaking below this low over here. And if it does break below, of course, it's a retracement, and then we are going to sell this market back to this support over here, or maybe this area of support over there. Moving on to GBPJPY. GBPJPY, I don't have a bias as of yet. This market is pretty much hard to trade because it's ranging very bad. Basically, it's not moving anywhere. If you notice, this is a monthly time frame, and look at these candlesticks around the same area. So the market basically just goes up and down without actually giving us room or movement long term. But on the higher time frame, as you observe like this, you can see that we come from an area of resistance. First touch over there, second touch over there, third touch over there. So basically there is an area of resistance over there. So what we can expect is that eventually this market is going to drop, maybe back to this support or back to this supporting trend line over here. Now the way you can take advantage of this market is you need to go to a smaller time frame, the daily time frame for this one. And on the daily time frame, I had identified that this market is currently ranging. So until the market can either break above this high over here or break below this low, I will not be telling you guys what to do. Everything that you do will be up to you. Myself, I'm expecting that this market should eventually break below the low, and if it does, then I'll be expecting retracement, and this is a good area for me to expect those sales to come in. And if the market maybe doesn't, and it ends up trading in between this range over here, maybe the market, because it's sold and bought, maybe it's going to sell again to this support and buy again back to that resistance and sell again. Maybe you can trade it like that. buy on support, sell at resistance, and then if the market eventually breaks below, you sell further, and if the market maybe ends up breaking above, you buy further. But for me, I do expect the market to continue coming down, and that's all I have for this market. Moving on to AUDUSD. AUDUSD, I'm also bearish on this market. So as you can see on the higher time frame, the market is also on a bearish trend. But not only that, if you observe closely here, you can see that this market has just broken below a very strong area of support. This was a support here, a support over there again. Let me rather move to a line chart so that you can see it. As you can see, we had a very strong area of support over here, support over there, a support, and now the market has broken below that support, which is a sign of bearishness. So for me, I do expect that this market has potential to continue selling. First touch over there, second touch, a third touch. So I do expect that because we have broken below these lows, maybe the market is going to give us a retracement. In fact, we already got that retracement on a smaller time frame, and from here I do expect the market to continue selling down. Maybe next week the market might want to do what? Retrace this high over here. It might want to come back, push back over here, come and test this low, and then turn it into a resistance, and this is a good area for us to expect or anticipate the market to sell from. Moving on to USDCAD. USDCAD, and I'm closing with this one. I'm bullish on this market long term. However, at the moment the market is in a bit of a range, and I will tell you that in a short moment. But if you observe it like this on a higher time frame, you can clearly see that this market is moving up, right? However, ever since the market reached the high over here, it was very much failing to break above that high. As you can see, we did have a lot of indecision around that resistance, and then recently we saw the market breaking above that high, and this is why I believe that this market has room to continue up. Market never just goes one direction. I do expect the market from where it's at to give us a retracement before we can get that overall buy to the upside. But it doesn't mean that's what's going to happen, but it's what I'm expecting. If you go to a smaller time frame over there, you will see that the market has reached the high and it has created an area of resistance. So as you observe over here, you can see this over here has become a resistance once, twice, a third time, and now the market is going back again to test that high over there. So my expectation based on the previous price action, I do expect the market to reject this high over here. Maybe when the market reaches that high, I will observe. If I see weakness, then I'll start to sell the market back to this support. And from this support, because I see again the market is buying, anytime it reaches the support, I will buy and I will sell and I will buy. And then whichever direction the market ends up breaking, which for this one I expect the market to break below, then of course I will sell the market all the way to this support. And then this is a good area for us to expect to anticipate buyers long term. Pretty much that's all I have for you that is coming on these markets. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell so that when I post next week you can be notified. And guys, please share with your friends, help me grow the channel, because if it doesn't grow, then for me it's not worth it. It really does discourage me to keep on posting content that doesn't go anywhere. Apart from that, I love you guys. Thank you for watching up to this far. I'll see you next week, same time, same place, and I am out.